Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my November favorites. I actually didn't film an October favorites, so I have quite a few products to show you. Before we get started, I quickly wanted to mention that I will be having a meet and greet. It's going to be at the makeup show, and I will be having a meetup on December 12th, which is a Saturday, from 12 to 1 p.m. And then after that, like 1 to 2, I'm probably going to be walking around. I will not be there on Sunday because I'm actually flying out to Miami for a Motives event. And I'm going to be having a Miami meetup as well. I'm just trying to still figure out the details. It's probably going to be like on the strip, or I don't know, maybe like in front of a cafe or a lounge. I'm definitely going to set this Miami meetup up because I know a lot of you guys live in Florida. I might even do one a little bit more up north, but I'm not going to be in Orlando. Probably be like West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and then in Miami. So I'll definitely let you guys know about that. I might just have another video talking about that just because I want to be clear with all the details and everything like that. But the makeup show, it's basically the pop-up show. They sell makeup. It's kind of like IMATS, except we're not going to be getting kicked out this time. Nobody's getting kicked out. Tickets are $28. I'll leave all the info down below. It's 28 bucks. You know, we can buy makeup. They're going to be selling drinks, and it's just going to be like a really fun time. So enough rambling about that. I'll have the details down below. I'm still going. A lot of you guys were asking me on Instagram since I took the post down. I'm just trying to make like a nicer post because you guys know I'm OCD about my posts. So that's that. Vlogmas did already start, but I can start vlogging tomorrow, which is December 3rd. I finally got my Sony back, and yesterday I tried to vlog. Yesterday was December 1st because I got a keratin treatment, and then I just figured I would start vlogging yesterday because it was the 1st, and my camera died in the car, so couldn't do it yesterday. And then today pretty much I stayed home all day. It's been super gloomy in New York, really nasty weather. So I was thinking of starting tomorrow. Let me know. Also, I was thinking of doing it on another channel. I can set that up tonight. So let me know what you guys think, because Vlogmas is basically vlogging every day. Last year I did vlogging every day, but I basically just compiled them into 1 week. So basically it'd be like Vlogmas week 1 or Vlogmas week 2. So that this way I don't bombard you guys with videos, and it's pretty hard to get a video up every single day. Like, it's actually extremely hard. So let me know what you guys think. I was trying to think of vlogging channel names, so if you have any suggestions, I will read them, and I can try to make a channel tonight. So yeah, enough announcements. Let's get on with the favorites. Let's get on with the beauty products. Let go. Let's start with face products, and the first product that I want to talk about is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is such a nice, dewy, I guess it really is like a backlight filter. I guess it's like a filter for your skin. I just see it as a nice hydrating and glowy primer. So if you have dry, dehydrated, or dull skin, this primer is going to be heaven for you. It is on the pricier side because it is high-end. I love Becca. I love their glowy products. If you love Becca highlights, you're definitely going to love this because it's basically like, I wouldn't say it's a cream highlight because it's actually a primer. So it's a little like thinner than, let's say, the Josie Maran Argan Illuminator. So it's not really an illuminator, but it does illuminate your skin. It's kind of that lit from within glow. You don't even have to put makeup on top. You can just use this and you're going to look glowing and very healthy. So I really have been enjoying this, and I still use a pore filter aside from this because this doesn't really fill in my pores, and you guys know I love to like really fill them in. So I do really love this, but I still use my Dr.Brandt Pores No More, kind of like in the porous area of my face, which is around my nose and on my nose. Again, this isn't a liquid highlight. It's more of a primer and liquid highlight put together. So really have been enjoying that. Next up, I want to talk about 3 foundations, which is a lot. I have been loving this Cover FX cream foundation. I have 2 shades, G30 and G40. Right now I'm kind of more of the G40 because I'm a little bit tan still from DR. Basically, it's a full coverage cream foundation. I love painting this on, I guess you can call it painting, because it literally looks like I'm painting my face with a traditional flat paintbrush style brush. And I just kind of dip it in there, and then I just kind of slap it on. And then what I'll do is I'll take a damp beauty blender and maybe like a dewy foundation, like the Armani Luminous Silk or the Dior Nude, or anything that's a little bit sheer that I'd like to just build up on coverage. And then I'll just dab my beauty blender onto my face, kind of like pouncing the beauty blender and blending all of those products together. So this plus a dewy foundation is life. That's what Amrezy does. She actually uses this foundation with the Armani Luminous Silk. I can't really use the Luminous Silk too much because I do tend to break out when I use it because it has fragrance. But I do really like this. I love all Cover FX products. I have also really been enjoying their powder foundations and mattifying powders. But this I used a lot in the last month, and I feel like it's great because it's super full coverage. I've really been into a full coverage lately. You guys know I was always about that like sheer coverage, but now that we're getting into the colder weather, I kind of just like to look really snatched and matte almost. But of course I still add that highlight. Next up, I want to talk about a drugstore favorite. Like, this is one product from the drugstore that I would repurchase over and over again. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. I've talked about this on my channel before. You guys always seem to ask me about it. I love this foundation. I currently have it on right now. I don't have the Cover FX, I just have this one. This is in the shade 105, which is the shade that I am right now. It's a little bit more yellow than my body, but I kind of feel like it just sets in the skin and it gets a little more neutral, but when you first apply it, it is pretty yellow. I love that about this L'Oreal foundation is that it does range from yellow and neutral shades, because a lot of drugstore foundations tend to be on the pink side and I just doesn't go with my skin tone. So love that about this. And also it's super matte for me. I have dry skin, so to use this I do have to use that Becca primer or a hydrating primer because my skin is pretty dry, especially with this cold weather. But if I do prime well, this foundation looks so flawless. Every time I wear this, someone compliments my skin because it looks so good in person. It looks really great in pictures. For me, it's a pretty full coverage foundation. You can definitely build it up. You can use a brush, you can use a beauty blender. Very versatile and under $10, $12, which you really can't beat. This is probably one of my favorite foundations. I'm almost out of these. I literally bought every shade for my kit. Love this foundation, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely have to give it a try. Next foundation is the Makeup Forever HD Foundation Sticks. Now, I have the shade 123, which is my normal shade, and then I have a darker shade. This is 177, and the reason for that is because I love to cream contour with this. You guys always ask me on Snapchat, if you're not following me, you better follow me. You guys always ask me, what cream contour are you using because it looks so creamy? And I love using foundations as cream contours because foundations are normally made very blendable and very creamy, because obviously you're not going to use something not blendable as a foundation. So when you use it as a contour, I just feel like it melts and blends a lot better. So I use these to contour and not really highlight, but what I'll do is I'll take the darker shade, contour, blend it out, and then I'll clean up any like messiness, or I don't know if I did it too low with the 123. I also love this as a foundation. I haven't tried it with the brush that you're meant to use it with, probably should, but I love this to kind of just clean that up because you guys know I like that reverse contour. And although this isn't lighter, this is my shade, contrasted against that dark contour, it does just bring back that lightness right underneath. I hope that makes sense. If you've been thinking about those, definitely pick one up. They're amazing. Next up is a bronzer, and it's actually pretty funny. I talked about this in my haul and I said I might be returning it. This is the Giorgio Armani bronzer, the Sun Fabric Sheer Bronzer in the shade 100. When I went to Punta Cana, I wore this to the airport and it looked so muddy. I don't know, I was having a really bad skin day. I've been having pretty bad skin days. Don't know what's going on. It might be the change in weather. But I actually really like this now. It's the bronzer that I have on now. I like it because you guys know I love that orange, warm, give me sun. But sometimes in natural daylight, it doesn't look that good. Like, it looks good in pictures and things like that, but you walk outside and you're feeling a little warm. So I love this one because it has no warmth to it. Literally, it's just like a bronzer without any warmth. I mean, that's really how I can describe it. It's not too ashy, so you can bronze up your temples with it. You could also contour. So what I do is I put this on top to kind of set that cream contour so that the cream contour doesn't budge. Really have been enjoying this. It is really pricey. I kind of bought it on a whim. I mean, I haven't really heard anyone talk about this aside from my friend Stephanie, but I don't know. I picked it up. I was like, I have a gift card, and I actually do really like it now. So definitely glad I didn't return that. So a subscriber of mine actually sent me a Snapchat about this next product. This is the Illamasqua Blush in Lover, and she was like, oh, you need to try it. I would get her name, but it's a screenshot in my phone, and girl, I got so many screenshots. But you know who you are if you're watching this. Thank you so much. I actually love this blush. This blush has actually become one of my all-time favorites. I feel like it's Peaches and Melba by MAC put together, which you know, those are like my ultimate favorites. This blush, the consistency is so creamy and buttery and smooth. When I swatch it, it doesn't really look that good. It just looks like an apricot shade. But when you put it on your cheeks, it just gives you that like pinched, flushed look, which I really like. I still am using like peachy colors even though it's getting colder. I still really like this one. I feel like it goes with everything. I brought this when I was going away and I just use this every single time I did my makeup. It goes with every look. I ordered this straight off of the Illamasqua website. I don't remember how much it was. It probably was a little pricey because it is high-end. Sephora needs to bring back Illamasqua because there are some hidden gems from their line. Speaking of Illamasqua, I want to mention another product. This is their shadow in Heroine. I saw Nikki Tutorials use this as a nose contour. So today I didn't really do much of a nose contour because yesterday I learned the hard way. I actually tried filming this video, same look, same everything, but my nose contour picked up way too strong on this camera. Like it just looked like two stripes, but in person it didn't look like that. So it was really strange, but I guess this camera just picks up literally every single color, and then with these lights, I don't know what happened, but I did like a little bit of nose contour, but this is the perfect shade for that. I mean, the nose contour yesterday looked strong on camera, but it still looked like the perfect color. Like it wasn't too warm, it was just the perfect shade. This is an eyeshadow. You can obviously use it as an eyeshadow. Some people even use this as a contour for the face, but for the nose it's perfect. And I love that it's small because you can bring it with you and contour your nose on the go if you're about that life. It's just a nice cool tone gray. NYX has a blush that's called Taupe that is very similar to this, but I decided to pick this one up because I wanted to see what the hype was. For eyeshadows, I have been abusing this Carli Bybel palette. I'm obsessed with this. This is the 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette. So Carli Bybel came out with this with BH Cosmetics, which if you know, BH Cosmetics runs super duper cheap. This is under 15 bucks, which is amazing, and the weight for this was outrageous. I actually ordered one and then I got one as a gift, so I will be gifting you guys one of these on Instagram. So check out my Instagram for that. I haven't posted it yet, but I will be probably after this video. But yeah, it has a mirror, which I never used to really find useful until I started like traveling more or going out of town, and then I'm like, wait, I need like a close-up mirror because you know, you go away and people don't have the vanity that you have in your house, so the mirror is definitely clutch. These shadows are super blendable. They're what I have on my eyes right now. The highlight shades are perfection. It's what I also have on right now. This is the only highlight that I have on right now. I actually mixed the first three. It's like this nice like pinky, I don't know, like champagne-y and then gold color, but mixed together they just create the like perfect highlight on the face. They're not really swatching well, but trust me girl, they give you that wham bam highlight. And again, for $14 or $15, super 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 great deal. So many shadows. They're all neutral, so you can add like a pop of color if you're into that, but you guys know I'm all about that neutral shade. So love this palette, and it was definitely worth the wait. If you can get this, definitely get it because I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Next up, I want to talk about two brushes that I've been loving. This first one is the Sigma Soft Angled Contour F23. This is part of their new contour collection. I'm obsessed with this brush because it's basically multi-purpose. You can use it to contour because it has that nice curve. It's not perfectly like straight and it's not too angled. It just has like a kind of like a small curve here at the end of the brush, but it's also super dense at this tip that you can use it to bronze. So you can use this to bronze and contour, which I absolutely love. You can kill two birds with one stone with this one. And I love Sigma brushes. They're super high quality. Like the barrel never comes off of these. I feel like I just use and abuse my Sigma brushes and they're just going strong. I'm gonna do my favorite Sigma brushes in another video, but I really like this one. If you're looking for a new contour brush, definitely check this out. I use this to contour and bronze today, and I love the effect that it gives me. It doesn't like cut the cheek too much because it kind of cups it a little, but it still gives you that prominent contour. So I love that. This next brush is kind of random. It's this little guy right here, and you're like, wait, that doesn't even look like a brush, but it's actually a lip brush. This is from Sedona Lace, and this is their LB25. This is the perfect lip brush. Seriously, perfect lip brush. These lip brushes are going to make such a difference in your lip shape. So what I like to do is just obviously fill in my lips, and then this just has like the perfect angle, and the fact that it's tiny like really gets you to hold it close, and you can just kind of outline your lips perfectly. Like, I'm just obsessed with this. You guys really need to try it if you're into pouty lips or dark lips or just any like lipstick lover. Need this one. Again, it's from Sedona lace, so it's pretty inexpensive, and I definitely need to pick up a couple more because I want these laying around everywhere. It's a little more tedious, you know, using a lip brush, but it's worth it. The results are definitely worth it. Speaking of lip products, I quickly want to mention this guy. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Turbo Power Supreme Plumping Lip Gloss. Like, it's not those like lip plumpers that tingle a little bit. No, this stings. But you're left with them like Kim K pouty lips, and I love that. I think it's definitely worth it. I mean, depends on your pain threshold. I mean, for me, it kind of hurt, and I'm really into lip plumpers, so that says a lot. But I feel like when it hurts, that means it's really working when it comes to lip plumpers. And I just love that it doesn't make my lips too red, because some lip plumpers will make them really, really red, and then you just, I don't know, you can't just use the lip plumper and then go. Like, you have to put something on. But this one, I just put it on. I'm doing my makeup. I put my liquid lipstick or my lipstick on, and it's perfect. I do really love this one, and I'm glad I got it because I was looking for a really good lip plumper, and I found one. For my nude lips that I've been wearing pretty much all of October and November, I wore this to Gen Beauty, BeautyCon, like I wore this everywhere and a lot. This is my favorite nude at the moment. This is Girlactik Matte Lip Paint in the color Bashful. I don't hear too many people talk about this, and I don't know why. It's the perfect nude. I used it in my last video, and I'm just so obsessed with it. I mean, it's the perfect peachy pinky brownie nude color. But what I mostly love about this is that it's the perfect shade and it's the perfect formula. It doesn't really dry out my lips too much unless I'm really applying layer over layer. But I'm telling you guys, if you love nude lips, you have to try this. You guys know I'm all about that nude lip. It's really hard to find a good liquid lipstick that's the perfect nude. I'm really into brownie nudes, but not too dark. And liquid lipsticks tend to look really dark on me. Like Stone and Truffle from Dose of Colors look really bad, I think, on me. I really don't like it. I still wear those, but I'm really not a fan of how it looks. And Anastasia Beverly Hills has Pure Hollywood, which I do love, but not on its own. Milkshake, forget it on its own. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really know any other good nudes. ColourPop, I did order a couple, and they don't look good on me. I just don't know what it is. Like the lighter colors, not the formula, but the color even. I don't know, maybe it's just the pigmentation of my lips, but this one, hands down, my favorite. I mean, I really abuse this. I think I need like 2 more. Next, for skincare, I also have been enjoying this Dr.Brandt PoreDermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. This refines the appearance of pores, deep cleans the pores, and smooths skin texture. My skin hasn't been its smoothest lately, so this definitely has been helping me. I'm pretty much all out of this. I probably have a little bit left. But what I do is I apply this, I do circular motions, I leave it on, and then I rinse it off again, circular motions, and it really resurfaces the texture of the skin. I've been dying to do like a microdermabrasion in, you know, a spa or dermatologist, but I just haven't had the time, and I don't know, I just really haven't found anyone that has recommended a place. But this is like an at-home dermabrasion, but it's not too abrasive on your skin. I have very sensitive skin. My skin is not red after this, doesn't hurt. You know, sometimes you do like an exfoliator mask, then the next day, like you're putting lotion or you're wiping your face with a wipe and it hurts so bad. This doesn't do that. I love Dr.Brandt. I swear by their products. So definitely try this out if you're looking for a new, I wouldn't say mask, but a new exfoliator. Love that it's also pore perfecting, because anything to help my pores, I'm all for it. And lastly, for skincare, I've been loving the Soap and Glory Face Soap and Clarity Vitamin C Facial Wash. This really refreshes my skin. I love this because it wakes me up in the morning. The scent is really minty fresh. Again, if you get it really close to your eye, it's not gonna burn. Really gentle on the skin. It doesn't even look like I made a dent at all on this, but I've been using this a lot. It smooths my skin and it preps me for makeup. So I love this, and I love Soap and Glory. You guys know all of their products I seriously use. Like their lotion, their body wash, their exfoliator, their face wash. Love Soap and Glory. Definitely something that's a plus in my books. Quickly want to also mention the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Pixie Makeup Fixing Spray, but I was also looking for something that's going to set my face, because that one, the fixing spray, doesn't really set my face. It just kind of fixes the appearance of like powders and just the appearance of my makeup. I After seeing Jaclyn Hill rave about this so much, I decided I needed to get it, and I really do like it. It sets my face, but it also makes my skin feel really cool and hydrated. My skin is really dehydrated and dry, and so when I finish my makeup, I'm super hot and I'm feeling super like dry. So I love this because it just refreshes my makeup and it makes me feel really like calm and chill. So I love this. You should try it if you haven't. It's definitely worth it. I do like the all-nighter, but I like that one because it actually makes me feel better. I wanted to talk about the perfume that I've been abusing since I got it. This is the Marc Jacobs Decadence. I mean, can we just get a moment for the bottle? It is the cutest bottle I've ever seen in my life. It's like a little mini purse, but the scent is just right up my alley. A lot of people said they didn't really like it on Sephora, like the reviews, but a lot of people said they did, so it's kind of like mixed. This is such a perfect, spicy, sexy scent. I love this perfume. You guys know I love Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy. If you're a fan of that perfume, you'll love this. This is kind of like 212 Sexy and then like Flower Bomb put together. It's floral and fruity, but still super masculine and sexy. I know that sounds weird, like masculine, it's a perfume, but I love like masculine scents. They're very nighttime appropriate. So I love this. I always feel glamorous when I'm wearing this. And it doesn't hurt that my boyfriend, my mom love it. So every time I wear this, they always compliment it. So love this perfume. And I got the little one. I kind of wish I got the bigger one, but that's okay. I'll go back for that one. And lastly, I wanted to talk about a product that I mentioned on my Instagram. You guys were asking me about more information. And it is the Teami Skinny and Colon Tea. Or I guess you can call it Teami colon. But I guess it's Teami. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And I'm using it. But I really want to talk about the colon tea bags. Now this comes with 15 tea bags. I am working with Teami. I have worked with other tea brands in the past. And I kind of just stopped working with them because I just wasn't really feeling the results. I really wasn't seeing any difference. But I definitely do see a difference with these. Again, I have the skinny and the colon, but my favorite is the colon. Now you're supposed to use them in conjunction. And it says that you can add honey, nectar, or lemon into your tea. I drink my tea cold because I'm not really a fan of hot tea. You probably are supposed to drink it hot, but I kind of just did my own thing. And I drink mine cold. I love the colon tea because it's so effective. I mean, it really just cleans you out, if you know what I'm saying. I think this is like a taboo subject to talk about, but if you have trouble with regularity or feel like you're super bloated because you're not regularly using the bathroom, these colon teas are so effective. Like I'm talking about, I fill up my tumbler with my tea with the colon at night, like right before bed or maybe like an hour or two before bed, because it's gonna work. Like you're gonna just run to the bathroom. So you don't want to do this before work. You're supposed to use this at night. The tumbler is also awesome because it does have a, I think this is called a strainer. I'm not really a tea girl, don't kill me, but I don't know, having a cute tumbler also helps you just stay motivated and drink. I know that sounds really silly, but it's true. I mean, when you have something that's really cute, you're more prone to look at it, you're more prone to using it. It's just like gym clothes. If you have like a new gym outfit, you're really pumped to go to the gym because you just want to like wear it. So I kind of want to do like a challenge with you guys, maybe starting like January 1st, so we can all kind of track our results and see how much we can lose or how less bloated we can feel. So love the tea, and I'll have a coupon code listed down below. So that's it for all of my physical favorites. Now let's talk about my music favorites. The first song I want to mention is Sorry by Justin Bieber. I'm a believer. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. This next one is kind of change of pace, but it definitely has to be Hello by Adele. This was my jam when it came out, or when it was released. I was literally playing this on repeat, repeat, repeat. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over everything between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. Sorry for everything that Hello from the other side. Next song definitely has to be Hey There by Loaf featuring Future. I love Future. If you don't like Future, I don't see a future with you. And I love Loaf. That's my baby. if I've featured this song, but I really can't think of like much songs I've been loving, especially like Spanish songs. Like I really don't listen to reggaeton because I just feel like there's no new stuff. But I do love this song. It's also by Loaf. It's Me, You, and Hennessy featuring Lil Wayne. Weezy F, baby.
Can we stay home tonight? Try something new tonight. This drink got me feeling right. I'm about to lose my mind. Feeling Hennessy, look what you did to me. My head keep on spinning. My legs keep on shaking. I'm out of my mind. Feel you inside. Smooth like a baby.
My Love by Route 94 featuring Jess Glynn. Is that how you say that? Yeah, basically those are my favorites. I am super excited to be back. Again, I have new camera, new lighting, and I'm just super pumped. Let me know about the vlog channel. Let me know, because I definitely want to know. On my lips, I have Anastasia Beverly Hills Trust Issues liquid lipstick. My top, I have no idea where it's from. My nails are by VSB Lounge, and I think that's it. Oh, and my eyelash extensions are by She Winks. Check out my Instagram for more info. I will have a video all on it very, very soon. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Saturday, December 12th. I'm so corny. 2 stones. What? Really, really done. Icon. Fail.
I'm not looking at you, but don't do it, hugs and kisses. What about your makeup? Isn't it gonna get damaged?
My makeup's not gonna get damaged.
Baby, with the
It's not gonna come out. It's liquid lipstick.
Okay.
Give me besos. Anastasia, you fail.